Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
APC crisis. Shuaibu returns to NEC, says Obaseki remains the best candidate for Edo State. Deputy National Chairman North of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, Senator Lawal Shuaibu, returned to the party after Comrade Adams Oshomole led National Working Committee (NWC) extended an olive branch to all officials who were hitherto suspended from the NWC. Addressing journalists at the National Secretariat, Shuaibu, who arrived at about 3:20 p.m., said the party to make headway in the forthcoming governorship election in Edo State, the incumbent governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, remained its best bet. Asked whether the alternative between the governor and the comrades Oshomole was a time-ticking bomb waiting to explode during the election, Shuaibu said, "It is not a time bomb. We all heard President Buhari during the last NEC meeting announce that any governor who has performed deserved a second tenure. There is no time bomb because why should you refer to any one person than the sitting governor to take on the governorship of Edo State? It is like all over the world, even in America, that started this democracy. Donald Trump has no opposition and nobody is contesting against him. It does not make sense to bring another person to contest against the governor. Governor Obaseki is the strongest candidate of the APC we have in Edo State and must remain the candidate for the APC for his second tenure." Shuaibu also explained his reasons for staying away from APC activities, claiming that nobody suspended him from the NWC meeting. Shuaibu said, "Nobody suspended me. It was just a fight that I wanted to avoid. I don't want to continue the fight, and that was why I kept quiet. All I wanted to do was to raise my hand before the market burns, because by the time the market goes aflame, everybody must be consumed. All I have to say in that later have come to pass. Is it wrong to say there was war and the war is over? Because to me, there was no war in the first place. The letter to Oshomole was a very personal to either save the APC or avoid it from collapsing. The structure of the party as a result of the inability of the leadership to reposition the party was becoming very weak. From words to the National Central, the structure has become very weak, and that was why I was trying to avoid any kind of issue or confrontation. I told him to come back to the track, and if he cannot do it, let him leave because some of us have suffered to build this party. However, as he said in the spirit of reconciliation, all of those that are bygone now, let the bygones be bygone because there is nothing anybody can do when he says he has extended the olive branch leaf. We will all accept it from him as he has extended the olive branch leaf, which means peace. Oshomola is my very good friend and we have been very close friends. But when something went wrong, I cannot sit down when the house is collapsing on our head without telling the world what was happening. Asking to recommend Asking to recommend a way forward for the party, he said, "There are ways of doing things. We are now not recoming in this game. We are not newcomers in this game. We know how to revamp the party, but it only depends on whether they can listen to us. I am not the chairman, he is. If we advise and he does not take our advice, if he refuses to take, what can we do? We can do nothing." He also spoke on the ability of Chief BC Akinde led National Reconciliation Committee to settle the dispute in the party, saying, "Let me tell you something. The pretense and the question is who is to do the reconciliation. Akinde is there. He has been appointed. You told me to come and buy expression of interest form for 2.5 million, or should I buy the form? But when it comes to the contest, you will say no, that only this person will get the ticket. But you didn't return my money. How do you reconcile that?" There are things you don't return to. You better forget it. We have to create an avenue for a new beginning and move forward, because human beings easily forget. Because of the love they have for for this party, they will want to open a new beginning. So therefore, let's all extend the hands for this new beginning so the party can move forward. Being asked on the issue of Obaseki, he said, "I've said it before, Obaseki remains our best candidate for APC. Any attempt to do otherwise will be detrimental and will not go well for the party." Well, you've heard it all. This is the chieftain of the APC, the person of Shuaibu from the north, saying Obaseki remains the best candidate for the party comes, comes 2020 September. He even made reference to where democracy started, the United States of America, that even the person of Donald Trump, when he is there, they do not give the ticket, the governorship or the presidency ticket to somebody else. It would be very wrong to say that they should go and contest election and give the ticket to somebody else. You've heard it all. I want to say to everyone out there who is saying Obaseki does not deserve to be the governor, you've heard it all. Even in America, Donald Trump going for a second tenure cannot be contested in the party by anybody. And according to Shuaibu, who said President Muhammadu Buhari has put everybody in their place, telling them that any governor who has done well in his state, who the people loves, should be retained and should continue and should go on for a second tenure. So if anybody, any anti-party activity or anybody in any form or kind is saying Obaseki should not have the ticket, they are only causing trouble and will not make things go well for APC. So to be forewarned is to be prepared ahead so that you don't say you were not told. Every one of you who are clamoring, um, go to another party. For APC, the governorship candidate for APC is Obaseki. You have heard it all. Oh. The chieftain said he was keeping away because he did not want issues or fight or confrontation. He was the one that sent an open letter to Oshomole telling him to resign if he cannot put the party together, that the party was collapsing right before his eyes. And he said his reasons for sending the party, said Oshomole is his personal friend. It's not like he has any issues with Oshomole, but that the party was collapsing and he felt Oshomole was not doing enough to make the party stand firm. So he had to speak up so that the party does not collapse before their very eyes. He went further to really deliberate on the issue of Obaseki, that Obaseki remains the best candidate for Edo State, and as such, President Muhammadu Buhari has stressed it out during the NWC meeting that any governor who has done well should remain there. And he said Obaseki, the people of Edo State likes him, he's doing well by the people, so therefore he's their best candidate. If anybody makes an attempt to remove him, they are actually removing APC they're actually taking away Edo State from APC, because as we all know, PDP and other parties are warming up, wanting to use the opportunity that there is an issue in APC to take over the states. So it's left for you to stand by your governor. So if you think he has done well, please stand by him. Don't allow all these issues that are causing trouble to derail your attention. If Obaseki has done well, please support him, encourage him to do more, and stand by him during the election. Please, those of you who are warming up to say you want to contest primary, it is not contestable. You've heard it all. Let's not raise further dust. I want to say a big thank you to all of you out there listening. Please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, and to click on the notification button. If you feel that Obaseki deserves the second tenure, please leave a comment. Buhari has also told them, both Obaseki and Oshomole, to mind their lanes. Obaseki should remain and is the head of APC in Edo State. Oshomole is the national chairman and should remain as such and should not interfere with duties. Everybody should stay on their posts. Leave a comment. Please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. God bless. Have a good day. Bye.